Hello guys, happy March 1st and good afternoon. So I'm starting off another vlog. I honestly love vlogging. I feel like I'm getting definitely like more comfortable just like talking to the camera. At first it was sort of weird, but yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. So this is just gonna be another weekly vlog. If you watched last week's vlog, I actually placed a Zara order and it just came in the mail. It took like 2 days. It was super fast. So I'm gonna show you guys what I bought and try them on for you. I have no idea how they're gonna look, but I might as well share how they fit if you guys are interested. But yeah, so today is Monday and I have just been sitting like doing school all morning, and for the last like 30-ish minutes I've just been sort of chilling, watching some YouTube, and I think I'm gonna call it a day on the schoolwork. I've just been sitting at the computer for so long and I'm pretty tired. That is literally all I've done, and let's open the Zara package. I'm super excited. Ooh, oh my god, this is super soft. So if you watch the vlog, I got a dress and a pair of pants, and I accidentally ordered two of, I'm setting this so weird. I accidentally ordered two of the same dress in different sizes though, so it's kind of convenient. I guess I'll just keep whichever one fits me best, but let me just show you. Okay, so I got a cute little knit little dress. I love this. I think it's super cute for like summer and spring, so I got that. And then I got like a brown pair of dress pants, trousers, whatever you want to call them, that look like this. The problem with Zara is that I'm 5'7", I'm not super tall, but I feel like a lot of their stuff is for more petite people, so their pants will fit me like in the waist and the butt, but they're like so short on my leg that I just can't wear them. But we're gonna try everything on and I really hope it fits. I'm kind of freaking out. Ignore the sweater. I tucked it into my bra. Obviously would never wear this with these pants, but they look pretty good and they fit my leg. And look at the bum. Like, hello. I really like them. I honestly would wear them with sneakers, just because I'm like basic like that. There's no pockets, which kind of bothers me, but damn, they really make your booty look pretty good. I really like the fit. Okay, these fit really good. I got a small for reference and I'm 5'7". And they definitely fit the leg. I love these. Super cute. Okay, you can literally see through this dress. This is the small and it is so tight on the top and like really short and just not cute. So the small is definitely a no. I'm kind of happy that I accidentally got two. I like can't breathe and I don't even have boobs. So let's try on the medium. I hate this. I don't know if you can see, but there's all this extra space on the side. This is like the least flattering thing I've ever seen. It looks like I'm wearing a curtain. Like it should be tight here, but it's just like straight. And the straps are really weird too. I got this because of Julia Havens and it looked super cute on her, but this is a no for me. It is really unflattering. It is kind of showing the parts that like shouldn't be shown, you know? So definitely returning the dress. So I actually already made lunch, but I'm kind of craving like a vanilla smoothie, like a milkshake type of thing for like a midday pick-me-up with a little bit of protein. So I'm going to just like whip something up and hope that, you know, it tastes good. And I'm gonna share the recipe, of course. So let's get started. Okay, so to the blender, we're gonna do some frozen banana. I have like a 1.5 in this bag, so I'm just going to use all that up. A couple ice cubes. I'm actually gonna add a little bit of spinach. It's gonna make it like kind of green, but you can really never have too many greens. So I just wanna add a little extra boost in there, like a good handful because you just can't taste it. And then I'm gonna add 2 pitted dates. These are the best in smoothies. They're the best in a smoothie when they don't like fully blend and you get these little bits of like caramel. Oh my god, it's just so good. These are kind of like dry dates, honestly, which is like not the best, but it's fine. We need to use them up. So I put in 2. I'm gonna do a handful of cacao nibs for that like chocolate chip kind of vibe, like a little crunch. I'm I'm gonna do a scoop of my favorite protein. You guys can use code HEALTH15 to save. This is the digestive support, the little sipper one, but all the Nuzest proteins, like in any flavor, are the absolute best. I'm running pretty low on this. A little bit more. I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, some cinnamon. I'm actually gonna do a shot of decaf espresso just because it's like 3:30, but coffee always tastes amazing in smoothies, so we're gonna add a shot of that. A little bit of coconut milk. Been really liking this one. It's super thick. Just enough to blend. I kind of want it a little thicker. And then I'm gonna do a spoon of peanut butter as well, because you just can't go wrong with peanut butter. Okay, now we're gonna blend it up. I really hope this tastes good. I'm sure it will, because I don't see how it would taste bad. The color is not cute, but it tastes good. I got Chipotle for dinner.
Ryan Little.
Yum. My Chipotle order is a veggie bowl with brown rice, lettuce, veggies, corn salsa, regular salsa, and that's it. And it comes with guac. Looks so good. So it's a little bit later. I just finished watching The Bachelor, and I'm just like winding down for the night, and I'm about to get my period. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you have definitely seen me talk about my Elix Psycho Balance, but this is like one of the best things I've ever tried. It has totally changed the game. My periods are way lighter now. I have almost 0 cramps and pretty much like no PMS symptoms the whole week leading up to my period, which I would usually get like a lot of bad cramps and just like feel symptoms the whole week before. And now like I can basically not even tell when I'm getting my period aside from checking my tracker app. So if you guys struggle with bad periods, this doesn't like cure it completely, but it really helps relieve some symptoms and help with your hormones, balancing your hormones around this time. And I usually break out really bad around my chin, and so far not very much. And it's like a customized blend to you. You just take like a little quiz on their website, and I just can't recommend it enough. Not sponsored, but I do have a code because I'm an affiliate, but I like swear by this product. So if you guys want to try it out, you can use the link in the description to shop, and you can use code Sasha15 at checkout. I just add it straight to my tea, and it's amazing. So I really recommend this product. Good morning. It is the next day. I'm actually just getting ready for the day, and I figured I would do a little like chatty get ready with me and sort of tell you guys my like health and wellness journey, just because I feel like I haven't really talked about it on YouTube. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've definitely heard a little bit about it over there, just because I think I've answered some questions like in a Q&A about how I sort of got into it, but I don't think I've really addressed it on YouTube. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm starting off with my Ilia True Skin Concealer. I'm in color Yucca, and I'm just gonna like cover up some blemishes. So if you guys don't know, I used to go to a different school than the one I do right now. I went there for like a year and a half, and I got like, you know, typical like university experience, went out all the time, was drinking a lot, and I did like all throughout high school also. And I've never really like put on weight. I've always been like sort of slim and never really had to like care about what I was eating, which like I guess is a blessing and a curse. But really at the end of the day, like I would rather be a few pounds heavier and be nourishing my body. Like I don't really care. It's not really all about how I look. Like it's mostly not about how I look, but basically I was not in a good place at that school. Like I was not happy, hence why I left, and I'm now at a different school. I transferred after a year and a half, so I did first year and half of second year, and after my first year there, before I transferred actually, I was living in res and I was like dealing with a lot of issues, and I was just really not in a good place, like mentally and physically. So after my first year, after that first summer when I came back home, I really just like did not feel good about myself. I had definitely put on like quite a bit of weight for me, which like I've never seen myself look like that before, and it's really just from being so sedentary all the time. Like I would barely walk because my residence was like on campus, so I would have to walk like literally 5 minutes everywhere, and that's it. I really did not eat well at all. I was living off of mac and cheese. The dining hall like food was not good. I was drinking a lot and just not treating my body well at all, and I didn't feel good. Like I just did not feel good in my own skin. So that summer I came home, and mind you, I had like almost never worked out in my life. Like I was not into fitness at all. I really just, I didn't really work out. I played sports when I was younger, but I didn't really work out. So that first summer I was like, like I've heard of this thing called ClassPass. It sounds super cool. You just pay monthly and you can do a bunch of different classes. So I started that summer, and I just started trying out new classes that seemed interesting to me. I mostly did bar, which is actually still one of my favorite workouts, so I kind of just stuck to what I liked the most, and it was going pretty good. So I started to work out a little bit and started like feeling better in myself, and I didn't really go in with the intention to like lose a bunch of weight or anything, because I didn't at first. Like it took a while, but I just wanted to like feel better about myself and like move a little bit more whether I lost weight or not. So once I started, you know, working out more and fitness and everything, then I slowly started like changing my diet and just changing how I ate. I incorporated a lot more fruits and vegetables, but I was still living like super balanced. I didn't really cut anything out. I was just more adding some healthy stuff in. And then I went back to school for the beginning of second year, and I like worked out a little bit more. I definitely like paid more attention to that, but I was still in that like university life, going out, not being super active, but I did go to the gym sometimes because my apartment there had a gym. But then I ended up leaving after the first semester to transfer school, so I was living at home, and I had 8 months off of school because I started my new school the next semester. So I was just working, and I was in the city, and I had a car, so I was focusing a lot more on ClassPass. I did a lot of workouts. I started doing some with friends that I had in the city, and it was super fun. So I was having a lot of fun just kind of like discovering new workouts and stuff like that. And then I had an Instagram account that whole time that was called Toronto Kitchen, and I posted a lot of like junk food. It's like one of those food accounts like New Fork City. So I had an Instagram account that I posted a lot of junk food on because I've always been a foodie, and I had it that whole time. So in February of 2019, while I was at home working, not in school at that time, I kind of realized that I was just like not being true to that account, because I was posting all this food that I wasn't eating as much because I was slowly starting to like live a healthier lifestyle. So in February, I was like, okay, I need to change this, and I want to make the account more about me and like what I'm actually interested in. So that is when What the Health started. So it's been 2 years of having my account What the Health, and after I started that, I really started having like a lot more fun with it, because I wanted to post healthy recipes that were still like fun and exciting to eat, because like healthy does not have to be boring like at all. Still to this day, I feel like I eat so many amazing meals that are so cool, and like they're nourishing and they're good for my body. I still eat like junk and whatever, of course, because it's all about balance, but I just started having fun with preaching and living a more healthy lifestyle. That is what I did for a few months, and then that summer in 2019, I did the Kenzieberg 28-day reset, like food combining, which was like the whole like big thing at that time, which now I don't really support that much, to be honest. It worked for me at first, and like I felt really good, but I just was like hungry all the time, and it was just not an effective way for me to eat, and looking back, that's just like so restricting to be like, oh, you can't mix this food with this food. Like, it's just so ridiculous to me. It works for some people, and if you live by food combining, then like you do you, that is totally fine. But for me, it didn't really work for me, and I didn't really enjoy like the meaning behind it and like the message that it sends, especially to like young girls who may be struggling with their relationship with food. But I did that summer, and then I actually stopped doing it, and I was like talking about that on my Instagram, being like, I'm gonna stop doing food combining. I don't know if it's working anymore. And then I just focused on eating a balanced, healthy lifestyle, like preaching a balanced, healthy lifestyle. And I just started posting more recipes, being super creative in the kitchen, and working out more, especially in Toronto. Like, we have some amazing studios on ClassPass and stuff. Like, I got into berries, I do a lot of Pilates and bar and all that stuff. And that's pretty much how I got into health and wellness. It really just stemmed from me not feeling so amazing in my body after university, which I know a lot of people struggle with. Like, people call it the freshman 15. I don't really like calling it that, because it's not only just like the lifestyle, but it's a huge life transition. So it's really normal for people to put on weight during that time. It could be their first time they're away from home. A lot of stress and anxiety also can just be causing weight gain, or just overall, like, your body's gonna change. Like, there's just no doubt about it. But yeah, and now I'm like in a much better place. I feel a lot better in my body because I actually fuel myself, I nourish myself, I like spend time with myself, and I give myself, like, my body the attention that it needs. And I think that's really what it's all about, is just nourishing yourself and just like living a balanced life. I never say no to foods. Like, if I want pizza, I'm gonna eat pizza. If I want ice cream, I'm gonna eat ice cream, because at the end of the day, like, that's not gonna do anything to you. And I would much rather live a balanced lifestyle than be like super skinny and super healthy, because that is just not what it's about. Restriction is not the answer, and I think that it actually causes a lot more problems. So I'm just very open to like all foods. I eat super intuitively, and I don't put any pressure on myself to eat a certain way. I like tried being vegan, and then I tried being fully dairy free, and that just like doesn't work for me. So now I'm basically like pescatarian, and then I eat like everything else. I just don't eat meat. I'm dairy free most of the time, but I do eat goat cheese and feta, but I just 100% stray away from cow's milk, just because it's like really disgusting. Like, I've learned about the industry. And then with that whole health and wellness journey, after the first year of me just kind of like discovering my love for healthy food and fitness, I then signed up for a nutrition school called Alive Academy. It's Canadian and it's all online, and I am now studying to be a nutritionist aside from my university that I attend. It's like a separate course. So that has been kind of put on the back burner for the last little while, just because it's very difficult to manage that and my actual university. But when I'm not in university, then I focus a lot of my time on that, and my hope is to finish it this summer, and then I will be a registered holistic nutritionist, which is super exciting. And then I can actually like give nutrition advice. Now it's more like for fun and kind of like a side hustle, because I legally like can't give nutrition advice. I would never do that, especially if I'm not certified in anything. But yeah, that is sort of how I got into my health and wellness journey. I have photos of like before and after of what I look like, but I'm not gonna include those because I didn't go on like a weight loss journey or like a diet. I literally just flipped my lifestyle and sort of changed my priorities. And like, I'm 21 now, and I guess I wouldn't call myself a normal 21-year-old. Like, I don't love to party. Like, of course I go out once in a while, but I'm not a big drinker. I don't like do drugs or smoke or any of that, and I just prefer to be like super chill and have my routine and better myself and be mindful and move my body and nourish my body, because that is what makes me happy, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like I hear all the time being like, oh, but like my friends are gonna judge me for wanting to eat like this or do this or not go out. If your friends are gonna judge you for you wanting to better yourself and put your priorities in a different place than theirs, then I'm sorry to tell you, but I really don't think that those are your people. Your friends should be lifting you up. They should be proud of you and like your accomplishments, and most importantly, they should accept you for who you are, and they should not judge you. So if you are like me and you like to do that stuff, then you do you, you will find your people. I have like found my community online, and like the people in my life normally are so accepting of like how I am, my family. Like it's just, if you want to be a certain way, then you go out and you be that certain person, because you only have one life. And so why would you want to like hide and like pretend who you are and pretend to be interested in certain things? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I've said no to going out so many times because I just didn't want to go out. And I think that's totally fine. So yeah, that was like a super long talking segment, so I don't know how much longer this vlog is gonna be, but yeah, that is my little health and wellness journey. Also, just to talk about the products, because I feel like I didn't mention them very well, I used the Ilia True Skin Concealer, the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfecting like liquid highlight in Moonstone. I used the Ilia Essential Brow Gel. None of these are focusing. I used the Tower 28 cream like tinted balm in Magic Hour. I love this stuff. It gives just like a super nice rosy color. I used the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, my favorite, and then I use the Kosas Wet Lip Oil in Jellyfish, which is like a creamy pink kind of color. So I've gotten started on my computer work for the day, and I figured I would just share with you guys what I have to do today to also help sort of like keep me accountable. It's all in my Notion, but I actually was just editing a podcast episode, which is a project for one of my classes, which is super cool. I've edited all my parts, and then I'm just waiting for my friend who is doing the project with me to send me her parts, so I can complete all the editing. I also need to do a proposal for my Photoshop class for one of our assignments, which is to design a magazine cover, which is super exciting. I'm gonna be doing mine as like a food magazine, I think, with like a feature on coffee. We have to do these like special effects. So I'm really excited about that. I need to do the dishes and like put some stuff away. I need to walk my dog in a bit. I have a meeting with a group for another project at 1:30, and then I have class at 2. And then I also need to post an Instagram in between there in the next like 40-ish minutes. And then if I have extra time today at all, I need to do some sort of content for my job. I am a content creator for a local like coffee company here, like a smaller brand. In addition to my Instagram. That is pretty much all I have to do today. I feel like talking about my like daily to-do list kind of helps me remember it more, because I'm just like verbalizing what I need to do. I feel like everyone cuts their mango in their own way, but this is easiest to me. I literally just cut each side, and then I'll do 3 lines. Then you just take the piece 1, 2, and then you cut as close to the skin as you can. And that's it. You get pieces that are really easy, and you don't have to get your hands all sticky, literally just... Okay, we have our little breakfast setup, piece of sourdough with peanut butter and raspberry jam, mango. I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I eat this and then get right back to work. It's been a few hours. I had a little snack and I was listening to some Clubhouse, if you guys saw. I'm actually obsessed with the app recently. It's so interesting, and you can just talk to all these people in the industry like for free and hear them like in a more personal way. And like half these people like I watch on YouTube and I really look up to them, so it's super cool to kind of hear them in like a more intimate setting and just hear their opinion on the job that they do and like everything. It's just super interesting. If you guys are on it, then definitely follow me. My name is @SashaFolgues. I'll just write it on the screen here. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I find it is a much more useful social media app because I listen to one in the background while I do other stuff instead of like mindlessly scrolling on Instagram. And I love that you can like close the app and lock your phone and it still plays it like a podcast, unlike YouTube. So yeah, I definitely recommend you guys get it. It is an invite only app, so if you know somebody that has invites, you should definitely ask them for one because it's a pretty amazing networking tool. I have class in like an hour. I just had my meeting and everything. So I'm just gonna take like a little rest of work take a little break from doing work for the next hour until class because I'll be sitting for a while. So I'm going to take my little puppy on a walk and watch some YouTube, and I'm still kind of hungry after that. I need like a real lunch, not that protein bar, so I might make some pasta or something. Yeah. I'm making some lunch. I'm making some rigatoni pasta because I have class in like 10 minutes, and I'm using this arugula pesto from stock, and it's so good. I've had it the last few days, but just your daily reminder that you can have pasta for lunch and dinner and it doesn't matter. I feel like there's always a myth that you can't have pasta for lunch in the middle of the day, and that is BS. I'm just having a big ass bowl of pasta. I'm gonna add some spinach and cherry tomatoes, but if you want pasta, then eat pasta because food is fuel and you need carbs, so don't be scared of pasta.
Will you still be here? Na na na, na 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 na. Will you still be here? Na na na, na 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 na. Will you still be here? Na